Welcome to Animal Rescue Postmortem, where we analyze animal rescue videos from around the world, breaking down techniques, outcomes, and the critical decisions that make these rescues succeed or fail. Hosted by Chief Carmack, who holds certifications in multiple technical rescue specialties and has over 40 years of experience in human and animal rescue. Get ready for an insightful look at these life-saving operations.
Volume 10, video number 4. Little quick message to that psycho who comes over here on the channel and leaves the dumbest comments that I've seen on the channel when we make a video that has anything to have to do with Hope for Paws. And my message to Hope for Paws: you are going to be lucky that somebody doesn't die doing the rescues that they're doing for your organization. Because if they do, your organization will cease to exist, and it's very likely that the people that run the organization will be going to jail if somebody dies when they're doing a rescue like this. Okay, let's get into this video here. Oh, and to that person, hey, here's another video. I told you I'm not going to stop making these videos as long as Hope for Paws keeps making videos like this. Guess what? I'm going to respond to it. Okay, let's get it going. We have a confined space rescue here. We have 2 people going into, well, I think it's maybe 3, because I don't know if one of them is filming the whole thing here. This is a confined space rescue here. You need to be certified to do confined space rescue so you can understand the actual hazards that you face when you are doing a rescue like this here. Look at the conditions. Let's just go back here for a second. Look at the conditions we're dealing with. There's all of this trash down here. If you've ever gone to the city of Portland and you look down in one of these storm drains, one of the most surprising things that you will see down in there is all of the used syringes from all of the intravenous drug users that run around on the streets there. You look in there and be like, my goodness, it's a peanut cushion down in there. Alright, so that's just one of the hazards. Plus you got all of this debris. And Hope for Paws, you have to do better than this. Sending people down into these circumstances is just wrong. It's wrong. These people need to be properly trained and equipped to do this kind of rescue so that they don't die. There's always the potential of dying down in here. Okay, so let's get to this, because I'm done scalding these people who don't know what the hell they're doing. Okay, so we're down in a storm sewer here. Some of the possibilities are you've got flammable gases, oxygen depletion, and then there's toxic gases. And I just want to run over a couple. Flammables, there could be gasoline or propane down there. The toxic gases, you could have carbon monoxide and hydrogen sulfide. These things will kill you. And if you're not using a gas detector, when you're going down into a situation like this, and you don't have a supplied air in a way to recover someone should they go unconscious, it's just not worth it. Dying rescuing an animal makes you look stupid, and it's not heroic in any way whatsoever. Okay, so how would I do this? 1, proper confined space equipment and gas detection. That is first and only on the agenda, is establishing that. Next, I'm going to bring a catch pole and a net. Those are my 2 go-to tools when I'm doing animal rescue, is catch pole and a net. I'm trying to let this, I'm thinking this video. Okay, so now let's look at this. They're using a snappy snare, and some of these snappy snares are reinforced with, I think they've got stainless steel braiding inside of it, and that's okay to have. But I would rather just use a catch pole on this here, because once I cinch a catch pole down around it, I've got that animal. It's not going anywhere except for where I want it to go. And then because of we know the size of these dogs, I'd have 2 crates down in there with me, so the animal can be captured and immediately put and secured in a crate. Okay. with the snappy snare, if it's not reinforced, here's what can happen. I have seen, because of the type of leash this is this braided, I think it's nylon or polypropylene. They can chew through that. I've seen it happen in about 3 seconds, or 3 chomps of their mouth. So 1, 2, 3, they're through that, especially if it's under tension. And then the other thing that's required of a snappy snare is you have to maintain constant tension on this leash properly to keep them contained in it. And if they pull away from you, not jump around in circles, but they can pull away from you and back right out of that. Whereas you get them in a catch pole properly, they're not going to be able to do that. So how important is it to catch the animal immediately and get them under control so that they can be maintained under control. Get them in a crate, whatever the case is, okay? So I'm not using a snappy snare for this, although a snappy snare does have a place in animal rescue. It does, because I've used them many times. Okay, so why didn't they take crates down there with them? Because now you see how they're maintaining that tension on the snappy snare. Now this one's got it in its mouth here, and let's see if I can get back here. The problem with the snappy snare, you can see the ring on the snappy snare here appears to be, to my eye, in that dog's mouth. Okay, if it starts chomping down on there to try and escape, this could break teeth. Alright? So, that's not a good thing.
You like what you're watching right now? I want to take a brief moment to remind you how important it is that you subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's absolutely free. Give us a big thumbs up if you like what you're seeing. Leave a comment down below. Share it across your social media. Visit our website where you'll find good information on emergency and disaster preparedness. And please make a donation. We're funded totally by donations and generous people like you. Okay, let's get back to the video.
Look at the debris that is down inside this stormwater drainage system. Look at all of that. These are hazards to you down here, people. Hope for pause. Okay? And then look, she's got exposed skin down here. You should have a pair of coveralls on so that you don't brush up and get something here that may require IV antibiotics to stop. So this just tells me they have no idea. I bet they don't know anything about confined space rescue. If I asked them what confined space rescue was, they probably wouldn't even know. They wouldn't know the answer to that. Would these people do the rescue even if they had knowledge of confined space rescue? Oh, I bet money that they would. I see it in animal rescue all the time. I have knowledge, but I'm going to ignore all of that, and I'm just going to do this anyway because, I don't know, ego? Alright, so this is just stuff at the end of Happily Ever After. Confined space, you need to be certified so you know what the hazards are. So even if you go and do a rescue like this and not follow any of the procedure for doing confined space rescue, at least you'll know what you're getting yourself into. But organizations, if you send somebody down in here, hey, oh yeah, go ahead and pick up the 2 dogs that are down on the storm drain there on whatever street, Anytown, USA, and they are operating because you said something and something happens to them, you're going to be out of business. You're going to be out of business. And that'll be the end of that, which is just dumb. You need to get it together. Hope for pause. If you don't want me to make videos like this, then stop posting them on the internet or stop doing dumb shit. That's what I say to you. Make sure. Let me check my notes to make sure I didn't miss anything. Nope. Gone.